Hey there, everyone, and welcome back to Galleon Galaxy. This is still post-commentary, but hey, I'm giving it my all. So yeah, to start with, I decided to collect these quills that I missed, the first time going through there. It took me a little bit to do this. Bear with me here. Yeah, it's hard to control that. It really is. Like, basically, the way it works is, it's like Yooka kind of flies forward. Like when you press A to fly higher, it's like Yooka kind of flies forward automatically. Well, he's kind of flying forward all the time, I think, but it's like he flies forward automatically, and the only thing you can really do is just kind of steer him left and right, and he turns, like, very, very slow. Actually, for those of you who have played Rayman 2: The Great Escape, you know the Sanctuary of Rock and Lava, I think it's called. You know, the part where you can, like, fly around freely. You know how, like, the controls for that are really stiff? It's kind of like that, but I would say even more stiff than that. But I kind of adjusted to it over time, though. Now, at this point, I spend a lot of time trying to climb up this thing. For some reason, I mean, I could have just flown straight up there. You know, but instead I decided to do it, like, the hard way. But eventually I just decided to fly right up there anyway. I don't know, I might just cut most of this out. Yeah, I kind of fail at this. After, like, I think, like, 5 minutes of trying to do this, I just decided to, like, just fly straight up to it. I don't know, I might have showed up to one point. There was one point where I fell down. I got back up really quickly, though. Like, I got back up to where I was really fast. I want to leave that in. I'll probably just cut to where I flew up there after that. Because I think it was soon after that anyway. I didn't get further than that ring doing it the legit way. Like, I couldn't figure out what to do from there. Like, initially I thought I had to roll on it, as I'm about to try right here, but yeah, that didn't exactly work, as you can see. I think I might have died trying to get back here. I'm pretty sure I died here. Or did I make it? Oh, no, I made it. I'm definitely gonna die soon, though. Oh yeah, I think this was it. Yeah, this was the part where I got up there really quick. I was like, woo, speed run! But then I died. I tried jumping inside the ring, and, well, it doesn't really go as well as you'd hope. I had no idea what I was supposed to do here. And I'm dead. Oh yeah, and this is the part where I realize, oh, you know, I should just fly straight up here. Because what's preventing you from doing that? Absolutely nothing. Although it still took me a couple tries to actually get up here. Because I failed that badly. And why I didn't just do the fly thing right there, I have no idea. Yeah, I was pretty terrible at this. I think on this attempt I make it up there, though. And there we go, we're inside. And there's a Ghost Rider there and some grenade plants. I really want to call those things grenade eggs just because of Banjo-Kazooie, or Banjo-Tooie. I don't know, I might just call them grenade eggs from now on. And for all that, we get 3 quills. Fantastic, right? But hey, quills are still worth it. Anyway, now it's finally time for us to go over here and explore the Lighthouse Island. By the way, everything you can see right here, this is actually all there is to this world before you expand it. It's actually... Galleon Galaxy is surprisingly small before it's expanded. Like, unlike the previous worlds where, you know, like, most of the world, like, you could probably do about 70-something% of the world before expanding it. In this one, yeah, you can only do, like, about maybe 20% of it. It's really small. But the expansion adds a whole bunch to it, as you will see by the next episode. You know, this actually isn't bad at all. I mean, it still sucks that my old commentary's gone, but hey. I mean, we're making good progress with this, and it's not nearly as, like, tedious or boring as I thought it would be, honestly. So... this'll go well. Now, these fly tubes here, these are shortcuts, as you can probably guess. I already knew where it would take me, but I decided to take this one anyway just to see what happened. I was kind of surprised when it just, like, instantly, like, teleported me like that. I was thinking... I don't know, like, I was thinking the camera would just, like, follow the pipe along or something, and you just, like, drop out at the other end, but it don't quite work like that. It just... it just teleports you instantly. So here we're at the lighthouse, and the Mollycool is up at the very top of this thing, as well as a Pagey. All worth it. There are some annoying force fields, though. You can't really use Laylee's new ability to get past them either, because that only works while you're, like, rolling around, I think. Can't, like, use it while flying or anything, so... you gotta use skill there. Yeah, that there is the new ability. I was debating at this point whether or not I wanted to go get those quills, because I saw them coming up, but I decided to just get them on the way back down. here we activated the lighthouse. You can see the molecule up there. And Dr. Puzz is coming into port. So we get access to the transformation pretty early in this world. It's a pretty interesting one. I don't like it quite as much as the one in the previous world. Mainly because its use is just more limited here. The helicopter was amazing because it was just so useful. It was the best transformation in the whole game. Oh yeah, and here I finally discovered that if you slam those bee things, yeah, you can actually destroy them like that. So, yeah, it's possible to destroy them without the grenade eggs. Here I fly up to get the molecule. And that's the last molecule in the game. Yeah, I finally decided to go in there. Like, I was gonna go in there earlier, but yeah. Like, I wanted to explore around a little bit more first, and... well, yeah. Actually, my video kind of lagged right here, and my commentary is going completely off sync. Let me catch that up with what's actually going on in the, wait. We're at about 12:50, so I'll just leave it right... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was thinking you could feed them with water, but you can't. But they do eat grenade eggs. Why? I really don't know. I don't remember if I fed them with grenade eggs before either, but yeah, that works. Anyway, here we've got a bit of an element puzzle. There's 3 buttons we need to find in order to unlock the pagey over there. I was running around experimenting with them a little bit here and trying to figure out exactly what to do, but I figured it out fairly quickly. You need grenade eggs to blow that up. And the first switch is right there. Now there's another breakable block right there, but there's like nothing behind it. And I spent like probably a minute trying to break that. Not a minute, but I remember I did something dumb. I think I got the grenades and then I like got a fire fruit or something. Oh no, that's what I did, yeah. I blew that up, and I'm like, what the heck's that? Is that a battery? So yeah, now you can, like, electrify yourself. You can get the electric state. Yeah, and there I accidentally ate a fire one. I think I was trying to eat one of the glowing ones so I could see in the dark there, but yeah, I accidentally ate one of the fire ones and lost the grenade eggs, so now I'm coming back with a grenade egg, and... yeah. There was absolutely nothing there, so I just wasted my time. Now that button right there, that requires the electric state, so yeah, we're gonna get the electricity from the battery, and then we're gonna go up here. And then I realized I needed an ice berry to shoot that. And that's actually the second button. So now there's only one more. I just took a random guess and said that I would need a combination of iron and the fire fruit, because, you know, nothing required the fire fruit yet. And I was right. There's an ice block right there. You melt that, and you can hit the switch. And there, the Pagey's free. Yeah, I can imagine. Anyway, we're all done here. Yeah, before trying out the transformation, I wanted to explore over here, see what there was to find. Just some quills and a frozen Pagey. Actually, as you can see, it's actually a piece of a Pagey. I actually, as of recording this, I haven't done that yet. I know that's something you can only really do when you expand the world, though, because he'll actually tell you if you free him. Oh yeah, I know what I was doing here. I was gonna try to carry a fire, fire breath all the way over there, but it didn't exactly work out. Even though I made a couple goof ups, I don't think it's actually possible to get over there with that in time to melt it. But it's okay, it doesn't matter anyway, because there's a much, much easier way to do it, like the way you're supposed to do it. It involves a transformation. Which I think we should get to any moment here. Yeah, there it ran out. You can, however, use the sonic boom to blow that up. Blow up those big balloons there. I'm not entirely sure why. That doesn't seem to serve any purpose, but you can do it. Also, yeah, all the water around here is dangerous for some reason. I really don't know why. Like, it doesn't appear to really be that dirty, and it's not, like, icy or anything. Well, actually, no, it might be icy because those big blue, the bluish-green rocks, those are actually ice rocks. I guess it actually is ice water, then. Or at least just really, really, really cold water. Or maybe it's just the alien properties of it that hurt you. Who knows? Anyway, here we finally try out the transformation. And, as you can probably guess, yeah, we become a ship. It's actually fitting, I mean, considering, you know, Yooka and Laylee live in a ship at Shipwreck Creek. I can just imagine they probably play pirates all the time or something. It makes a lot of sense that their ultimate transformation is a ship. But yes, the ship has 3 attacks. It can shoot cannonballs, it can shoot ice shots, and it has a flamethrower. Which I believe we're about to see in action here. There we go. And that's how I realized those were ice blocks, because I hit them with a flamethrower and they melted. Ice blocks, I mean ice boulders, ice rocks, whatever. They're quite obviously not blocks. At this point I was trying to think like, wait, how do I go fast? But you press A. And yeah, you can melt the block right there. Anyway, at this point, you talk to the pagey, and yeah, he basically says you can go on an adventure if you expand the world. And like I said, I still haven't done that, so I'm not sure what that's all about. But I'm sure it'll be fun. Oh yeah, there were several times I tried to go back to Dr. Puzz, because for some reason I keep thinking I have to go to her to transform. You'll see me do that a few more times. So yeah, once you get out here, you can sail around pretty much the whole entire area. Now, before going in there, I think it was right here, I decided to sail around this entire island to see if there was anything behind it, and there wasn't really anything. As you can plainly see. And we're back around to the start now. So we got a Pagey and a Cagey up there. I wasn't entirely sure what to do at first, so I just sailed around this whole area, just melting and blowing up everything I could. Because I figured I would need to anyway. And I guess during all that, I missed the fact that there was a ice switch on the back of the building. But I discover it pretty soon here. And that lowered the space gate. Yes, as you can see, that is literally what it's called. So we're coming in. Unfortunately, transforming back there was a mistake because, as you can see, there is a button right there that I needed to hit. And I could hear the blue ghost around here, so I was looking for it. Also, notice that there are quills on tops of the rocks around the island there. And there we got the ghost. Yeah, I'm gonna get those here in a second. I think right now, actually. I don't think I actually took notice of them until, like, right about now. I was looking around going like, oh, hey, there's quills, like, going all around the island. So now we're gonna pick those up. Oh, and also, this is the world that clue, you know, the clue we got from the Toy Box demo, regarding one of the pirate treasures. This is the world that goes to, but I still haven't found it. I know the clue, like the clue, if I remember right, it said something like, near a shipwreck, there was like a rock next to a lone tree or something that you have to smash, but yeah, I haven't really found anything like that just yet. But maybe we will. I do want to get all 5 pirate treasures, though. I don't know if the, like, I don't know if the Hunter Tonic will help you find those. I've heard people say that it doesn't, but I've also heard people say the Hunter Tonic doesn't clue you in on where quills are, and it seems like it was doing that, it's been doing that several times in some worlds, so I don't know. Like, I 100%ed Capital Casino, but in the storage room there was, you know, that whistling in there. So, what could it be other than the pirate treasure? Like, there's gotta be something in there. Something I can do to get it. Like, it's got to involve something about that room. And just FYI, the pirate treasures are not, like, part of 100%ing, like, the game. I mean, like, in terms of the game itself, because they're not counted as treasures or anything. Like, there's no count, I don't think, that keeps track of them. But I wanted to get all 5 of them anyway. Because I personally consider it part of 100%. It's part of what I mean by 100% run. That shot just seemed to just disappear into the nether for some reason there. Anyway, we finally freed the Pagey. Now, at this point, I was about to end the episode, but then I decided, you know, like, I'm gonna explore around a little bit more. Like, it was at this point that I was really starting to wonder and question, like, how big this place actually is before expanding it, because I couldn't see anything else at this point. Like, I didn't see any other islands or anything like that, so I was really surprised that this world had so little to it before the expansion. But I did discover one more thing. You guys might remember the cave over here that had the rocks in front of it. I forgot about that until, like, right about now. And I decided to go in there, and, well, fun times were had. Let's just put it that way. Like, I decided to go in there soon, but, yeah. I wanted to sail around a bit more and make sure I didn't miss anything. By the way, you see over there at the starting island, on the right, those 3 floating things on the right, seeing them from here, I actually mistook those for balloons. I thought they were like the balloons next to the torn Pagey there. At this point I was gonna go over there because I was like, you know, I want to go pop those balloons and see if anything happens, and then I got close to them and I'm like, oh, it's just the floating sign things. I felt like a dummy then. But I decided to sail around the island anyway and see if there was anything that we could get here that I missed, and I didn't find anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut back to that cave now. You know, actually though, maybe I won't. I don't know, sailing towards the moon and the lighthouse like that. That was actually a really cool moment right there. Felt nice, so I think I'll leave that in, because that was a nice view. Anyway, time to do the cave. Cosmic Cavern. And just FYI, those red lasers are instant death, so don't touch them. As I discovered right there, I actually did not notice that they were going up and down like that. From there on, I decided to be much more careful. At this point, I was wondering if there was anything down here. Spoilers, there is absolutely nothing, and I was wasting time. Spoilers, not really spoilers. Yeah, I actually wonder if I would have been able to fly up at the end right there, just bypass this whole thing. You can fly over it anyway, though. But yeah, as you can see, there's absolutely nothing down there. I was going to explore the other side, but then I looked at it and I was just like, nah. Surely there's nothing down there. That was kind of close right there. Yeah, that was fail. I was going to try to jump all the way to the other side because I knew I wasn't going to be able to beat the lasers. And this is where this is where the force field ability will come in handy. And it was at this point that Yooka realized he screwed up. Or maybe not, because there is the energy extender right there. I was actually doing this the hard way. I could have just waited a little bit longer, and those frustrations would have been... you know, they wouldn't have happened. You guys will see what I mean. And I died again, but I got the energy extender. And that was also the last one in the game. I got the achievement for getting all the extenders at that moment. Oh yeah, there's also an achievement for opening all the book worlds. I got that as well. It's just, you know, for whatever reason, they're not being picked up by Bandicam, nor are Skype, or not Skype, you know, Steam messages or pop-ups or anything. They're all supposed to be popping up in the bottom right corner, but yeah, that's just it hadn't been working most of the time lately. I don't know why. I'm assuming it has something to do with Bandicam's, like, I don't know. Like, I'm using, like, the game capture mode, you know, the mode that, like, hooks directly to the window to record. And I'm guessing, like, maybe it's treating those pop-ups as their own, like, individual windows or something, and not part of the window itself that's being recorded, and that's why they're not being picked up, but I don't know, I feel like that might be a bug, because, I mean, sometimes it does pick them up. Like, it just seems like sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I'm not sure what could have caused that. I don't think it ever really happened until, like, the last time I updated Bandicam. So, I don't know, maybe the recent update broke something in regards to that, but it's not really a big deal. Also, you guys are gonna love this. Yeah, this whole time I've been thinking, those bars are so freaking wide. Why can't you guys just slip out? And that one's just like, oh, here, I have an idea. I'll just slip out the bars. Yeah, and then we find out the only reason these pages are making us, like, do all this stuff to collect them is because they're comfortable. They don't want to leave their cages. Their cages. But yes, if you, get to here and hit that switch, it shuts off all the lasers. I regretted going for the energy extender without doing that first. And at this point I was thinking there might be something up high in the room, but yeah, there's like an invisible wall that doesn't let you fly up any higher. And at this point I decided to end the episode because I couldn't think of anything else there was to do, so yeah. Next time we expand it. See you, everyone.